Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Hinomaru Sumo episode 23. So, last episode we started the last match, big match, the finals for this sumo tournament. And we had, oh god, names please. Oops. Well, okay, that's basically the same thing. Here we go. I think his name's Chihiro. Yep, Chihiro. He fought first against his brother. Didn't even know he had a brother. Never mentioned him before. But he's on the same team as whatever his name is. Oh god, I knew his name last week. Kuze. He's on the same team as Kuze. And he apparently has constantly been better at Chihiro than at everything. If he's interested in a sport, he plays that sport and shows that he's better than him, and then he quits. He tries to do another sport, he goes and does that sport, and then he shows that he's better than him, and then he quits. I would get super angry, just like Chihiro did, over this. Like, okay, if you came in here, showed that you were better than me, and then continued playing, and then just went and got really good, then fine. But if all you're doing is coming in to show that you're better than me, then forget you. They have their match, and Chihiro gets his first loss. It was pretty close, but his brother is better than he is at sumo. He actually enjoys sumo. This is like the first sport he's actually really enjoyed, and so he ended up. He was a bit better and won. Chihiro was pretty upset, but it was a good match, so he let it go. Then we had Yuma versus, I do not know the guy's name, but I do remember that I had mentioned multiple times that he looked like John Arbuckle from Garfield. Mainly like the face. Fought that guy, and close match again. Yuma was doing pretty good, but the other guy was not nearly as tired as Yuma. He had just had a really tough fight in the last match, and this guy was in the the individuals, and he didn't really fight that he didn't use all of his strength against the other guy. I cannot remember his name right now, but he didn't use all of his strength to save his strength for the finals. And then in the semifinals, that team just practically gave them the matches. So he didn't put any effort into that either. And then in this match, he still had a lot of strength left while Yuma was basically running on empty. So he ended up getting the win. Kirihito ended up having a match as well. I do not know who he fought. It was a big guy, but he won his match. He went further than 20 seconds. I don't know how much longer, but he did go over. And basically the same thing that happened to Kay happened to him. He and his opponent fell out of the ring, and the referee gave it to him. But then the other refs came in and they said it was a tie, so they had to redo the match. I was expecting it to be the same situation as Kay, where he ended up losing, but that wasn't the case. When they started the next match, he ended up doing this one move where he grabbed the guy's head and did a spin and threw him to the ground. Super quick, had to be really quick because he was running low, and then he went out and got air because he was breathing really heavy because his lungs aren't that great. But now we have Ozeki versus I don't know any of those other guys' names, but it's Ozeki's turn to have his match, and I'm assuming he's going to win because they have to give Hinomaru his opportunity to become the high school Yokozuna. So, getting into here to see Ozeki do his match. I don't think it'll last the whole time, but we'll see. Alright, so the video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.